Oh, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds left.
Himmelsdorf, it is for set number 3 between You Are Dead and Efficiency. And well, Himmelsdorf, do we need to introduce you to this map? One of the users' favorites worldwide.
Yep.
And for good reason.
Yeah, I mean, Himmelsdorf is probably, you know, Ghost will say it is the bane of all artillery
yes.
players.
Oh, definitely, I would have to agree to that, because how can you use artillery in a dead city like that? Pretty much not so many narrow alleys, and in terms of open spaces, well, basically, except that middle section of the map, there's nothing. So you can take cover behind buildings, behind rocks, behind dead tanks, behind... Okay, now there's this pretty crucial area, of course, to the eastern middle section part, called the hill. And usually, if your team chooses like a selection of medium or light tanks, you might see those trying to get on top and trying to provide cover if you choose to get artillery, but none of our two teams have currently chosen so, have they?
Yeah, and it looks like, I mean, one member of Efficiency was spotted on that eastern row next to the hill.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know if they're going to try and engage this, but it looks like You Are Dead is actually covering the west side of the map. They don't want to push towards that hill.
Yes, indeed. And right now we do have, the You Are Dead vantage point. This is God Cow 1. And once again, squatting pretty much in the ruins and not trying to take too many risks. So in terms of tank lineup here, You Are Dead with basically 2 light tanks.
Yep, 2 tier 1 light tanks and the rest of the 5 other tanks, tier 8 heavy tanks.
And no, as a matter of fact, they do have a medium tank as well. Yes, so 2 tier 1 light tanks and 1 tier 8 medium tank and the rest heavy tanks pretty much. Whereas Efficiency, on the other hand, have opted for a 5 strong tier 8 heavy tanks and 2 tier 1 light tanks.
Yep, that is correct. Both these teams is kind of having a defensive strategy. This is a really heavy urban environment, heavy urban map. So both teams don't want to, you know, just pile down straight down the road and get killed. Yes,
indeed. And in terms of the heavy tanks, well, You Are Dead favoring like the AMX 50, pretty much 2 of those, 1 T32 and 1 KV5, whereas basically the Efficiency team clearly just going for 2 110s, 2 IS3s and 1 AMX 50.
Yep. Both teams, you know, they have a pretty similar strategy, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Predominantly heavy tanks. Efficiency side slightly different with that 1 medium tank there.
Yes, on the You Are Dead side pretty much, and yes, God Cow 1 who decided to go with a little more mobility, pretty much, and opting for a T69. But then again, you know, although we're talking about medium tank, a T69 still can do plenty of damage as well, and can cover pretty much more ground than his heavier counterparts as well. So just in case one of your scouts gets taken out early on, then it's a pretty good alternative as well, without sacrificing like too much firepower.
Yeah, that is correct. You know, and also in this heavy urban environment, you know, mobility, you know, can be beneficial because, you know, you can weave in and out of the streets and you know, take cover from fire. Whereas heavy tanks, you know, they are going to be a little bit slower, so you can't really maneuver as well as, you know, a medium or light tank.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of the medium tank, this is the T69 of God Cow 1 from You Are Dead.
Yep.
Moving out actually to the eastern parts northeastern parts of the city, so trying to outflank that hill perhaps. We've got actually 4 tanks strong going that way at the moment.
Yeah, Efficiency trying to go for that hill now. Before they were trying to defend that western part of the map. However, it looks like they are going to switch their strategy, push down the eastern side.
Yeah, I mean, you meant You Are Dead, but right now, yeah. Right now we have switched to the Efficiency's like vantage point right now. This Efficiency quite content on defending, as you've mentioned, like the southwestern parts of their starting point. And so far, well, once again, right here, right now, it does look like, yes, indeed, You Are Dead are making a move for the hill. Yep. Going up the hill right now, as a matter of fact, as we speak.
Yep, they're pushing quite heavily up that hill. It looks like they're...
You've got Angel X, yes, Cognac Wine, as well as OIU, all heavy tanks moving up that hill pretty much.
Yeah, they're trying to push down that hill because they know that they know that efficiency is probably not going to push. If they were going to push, they would have known.
They would have done it already, definitely. Yeah. So it's very risky. Once again, if you don't know what's waiting for you up there, it's very risky for 3 heavy tanks to actually just go on that road just blatantly like that. But they do know for a fact, for instance, I mean that's pretty much obvious that efficiency do not have any artillery. So right now they're actually taking possession of that hill, which might prove crucial, as a matter of fact, because from up there, especially with so many heavy tanks, you get quite good sniping positions to the rest of the town below, and definitely an advantage in terms of well, geographical position. Now you have to be careful not to be outflanked on the western parts. Obviously only 1 heavy tank left on that side, so actually quite strangely enough, efficiency were the ones being very cautious on this one.
Yeah, I also believe it is partially to do with which side they are on. You know, I think if you're on the northern side of this map, it's easy to push down the hill and take control of that position. Definitely, if you have control of the hill, you'll be able to flank behind the enemy tanks, and also you can fire from that uphill position.
Yeah, you get really amazing sniping spots from there, especially with heavy tanks as well, as you've mentioned. And once again, because you are strategically placed right in the middle of the map and you're going downhill, wherever you go, basically, you can get to whatever position pretty quickly. Whereas right now, strangely enough, efficiency actually not just content to squat the hill, but they're actually going for like You Are Dead, going 4 strong into the efficiency eastern side.
Yep, and they're pushing heavily into efficiency's base.
It's actually really well done. They're attempting a flanking maneuver. They're just going to take the obvious main road that leads to. There you go.
Yeah,
they have been spotted.
They have been spotted. Nice shot coming out.
Indeed.
First blood coming out on efficiency side. 1 tank has been taken out.
Yes, indeed.
Beautiful flanking.
Absolutely. D-Juice from efficiency completely taken out by that heavy tank pretty much, but now their position has been compromised.
Yep.
That much is certain. Now, yes, you've got Godcow 1 and his medium tank trying to take position, and look at that. Now efficiency scrambling back to their base, as can be expected. Oh, he didn't see him coming!
Oh, wow.
Oh, that almost did it! He's got a sliver of hit points left, but he's got 3 heavy tanks coming up his way. I think that's gonna do it. He's waiting for support.
Oh, another heavy shot coming out. Another member of efficiency getting taken down. Another member of You Are Dead getting taken down as well.
Yes, indeed. You Are Dead, who has lost 1 heavy tank. This is a very aggressive approach. Indeed, they're really trying to go for the kill, but they are outnumbered in those corners, although the 110 is providing cover. This is absolutely brilliant. Look at that. They're completely being sandwiched at the moment.
This is a bloodbath.
Efficiency is getting mangled out here pretty much. Look at that, losing another tank.
And wow, 3 tanks remaining on efficiency side.
Absolutely, and trying to flank him,
he takes him out.
He does
take him out. With a sliver of health, but he's probably gonna get taken out right here with this final shot. Oh, he's actually doing a lot of damage. Why aren't they finishing this tank off?
And look at that. When we were talking about why pick up a medium tank, like he finally went down, but now it's a 2-on-2.
Oh my lord, this is gonna be a close match.
Yes, indeed. Although I gotta say, You Are Dead still having the advantage, though. Obviously, they do have the 2 heavy tanks versus what's left on the efficiency side, which is 1 IS-3 and 1 Tier 1 T1 puny tank. So as soon as basically you've got a pred error is going to be taken out, if that happens, then that's another round that's going to go. You are there. Oh, and there you go.
Actually, efficiency went for the back door, and this T1 is actually going for the cap.